This podcast is brought to you by Claro Growth Resources, where we share strategies you can use to create your own economy. In this episode, I will be sharing 5 reasons why you need to create your own economy, which is your own currency and your independence. Welcome to Create Your Own Economy podcast, the weekly podcast that equips you with the know-hows, the strategies, tools, and resources to create your own economy, grow your business, and live the life you desire. If you have not done so, hit the subscribe button so you will never miss an episode. Life is constantly changing, and so also our situations. But when you are intentional and in control of your own economy, you know what will happen? You can better handle all changes and challenges. So it is time for you to create your own economy now. So today I will be sharing 5 reasons why you need to create your own economy. Number 1, our great-grandparents, our grandparents, they stayed on a job for 30, 40 years, and they were never afraid of losing their jobs. But life is changing. Life has changed. Things are changing. Now, people are looking for fulfillment on a job. So you don't really see people staying on a job for that long, because after 5 years, they want to move on to something that is more fulfilling. The other reason is that there is this constant fear of getting laid off, because companies are, different companies are really laying off workers due to the economy. And then you have this constant fear, which makes people really afraid of what is next to come for them. How will I feed my family? What about insurance? How do I pay my bills? And of a recent, we now see companies laying people off over Zoom. Do you know how humiliating that is? When you are called on a Zoom just to get laid off, you know what that does to somebody's psyche? You know what that does, to you as a person when you thought that you were contributing to the success of a company, and only to be laid off on a Zoom call. I remembered when I was in corporate America, when we hear the news that there will be a layoff, or after a layoff, we all tell ourselves, you know what, I need to go look for another job, so that when the next layoff will come, I will be gone. But the thing is, we didn't know that even if we got another job, we won't be laid off too, right? So it's really important that you know that your skills and yourself, you are disposable on a job. Your boss can actually get somebody to do your job for less. So it is really important that you create your own economy. Do what fills you, what fulfills you. Then number 2, I've heard people complain, me too, I had done that before, when you complain on your job. I just don't want to go to that job. I don't like my boss. I don't like my co-workers. I just don't want to go to work in the morning. You're not looking for something forward. You're not looking forward to going to your job in the morning. When you begin to find a reason not to go, or you begin to complain, or you rather be doing something else, it is time for you to create your own economy and create a life that is fulfilling for you. Create something that you cannot wait to go on to do every day. Then number 3, Do I need to remind you of COVID, right? If we learned anything from COVID, it is like that life is fragile. Life is short. Because you know what? COVID shut down the whole world. Everyone. You couldn't go to work. You couldn't even go to the store. No grocery store. Shut down the whole world. Life is really, really too short for you not to live in your purpose, for you not to do things that fill you up, for you not to do things that you are passionate about. Not only that, COVID shut down the whole world, COVID took millions of people away. Many people died. People that had great ideas, people that were passionate. They had great ideas. They were passionate. They had purpose. But you know what? They died during COVID. You don't want to wait for another pandemic. It is time for you to act on your passion. It is time for you to act on your purpose in life. Bring that passion to life and monetize it so that it can begin to bless you and be a source of income for you. Then number 4, I'm sure you have thought of changing your career. I need a career change. I need to do something else. You know, this might be the career change that you're looking for. The opportunity for you to be your own boss. The opportunity for you to create your own economy. The opportunity for you to spend time with your family. To increase your earnings potential. To remove the cap that is on your income. You know, you're on a cap on your job. You can only get 3% raise no matter how good you worked. This is the time for you to take control of your destiny by creating your own income, creating that which matters to you. Create your own economy. Then number 5, I just have a question. This is really very important. It goes to the foundation of anything that we can imagine or we can do. Are you living your purpose on your job? Or are you living the purpose of the owner of that job? Are you living your purpose or are you living the purpose of your employer? You know, at times when we see a layoff, you know what happened? When you get to work on a job, when you are hired on a job, whatever skills or passion you have has to align with the passion and the purpose and the vision of the owner of that job. And after some years, your employer might decide, you know what, I'm going on a different direction. My vision is changing on a job. And you and your skills might not be part of that vision. And that's when you see a layoff, and then we're not happy. Nobody wants to be laid off, right? So are you living your purpose or are you living the purpose of your employer? It is time for you to become intentional and create your own economy and live the life you desire. A life that you are passionate about, a life that you are happy about. What makes you happy? What gives you joy from the inside? It is time you do that. You know what? Having your own and creating your own economy, being your own boss, takes a lot of work. But I know you can do it. If you can give 100% to make your employer successful, you can do it for you too. It is time for you to create your own economy. I will see you again next week. Remember, I am here to serve you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. The best gift you can give me is by sharing this podcast with your friends, your family, and reviewing it, which will help this podcast to grow organically. If you want to create your own economy and live the life that you deserve, join my next workshop. or schedule time with me. My purpose may as well be to help you on your journey. Visit clarogr.com/workshop. See you again next week.